Hold on to your seats, folks, because this is a wild tale of a Hollywood icon and a talk show firebrand colliding in a heart-stopping showdown that left audiences stunned, security scrambling, and the internet ablaze. It's the kind of raw, unfiltered drama that tears through the glossy veneer of daytime TV, transforming a simple movie promo into a full-blown national scandal. We're diving deep into the chaos, unpacking every tense moment, every stinging word, and the fallout that's reshaping celebrity. Interviews forever grab your popcorn because this is the Meryl Streep and Joy Behar face-off on The View that nobody saw coming. It's a crisp October 2025 morning in New York City, and ABC Studios is humming with electric anticipation. The View tapes daily, delivering a fiery blend of celebrity gossip, political hot takes, and bold opinions. The audience, a mix of thrill fans, curious tourists, and lucky locals who snagged tickets, is buzzing with excitement. The iconic roundtable hosts are ready. Whoopi Goldberg, the wise moderator, keeping the chaos in check. Sunny Hostin, the sharp legal mind, slicing through the noise. Alyssa Farah, Griffin, the political insider with a cool-headed perspective. Sarah Haynes, the relatable mom, bringing warmth to the discussion. And Joy Behar, the fearless comedian who never hesitates to stir the pot. Today's guest, none other than Meryl Streep, Hollywood undisputed queen with a resume that could fill Museum. Kramer versus Kramer the Devil wears Prada. The Iron Lady, a legend who shaped cinema for decades. Meryl is here to promote her latest film, a powerful drama about a woman navigating family turmoil and societal pressures. A role already sparking Oscar, but she glides onto the set radiant and elegant, waving and smiling like the seasoned pro. She has hugs, our shared compliments flow, and the atmosphere feels warm, inviting everything you'd expect from a daytime TV love fest. Hold on, because things are about to take a dramatic turn. This isn't our typical celebrity chat. This is a pressure cooker ready to erupt, a clash of egos and agendas that will shred polite facades to pieces. The interview starts smoothly. Whoopi tosses easy questions. Meryl, tell us about this movie. It's got such heart. Meryl leans in, warm and thoughtful, sharing her character's emotional journey, the sacrifices made for loved ones, and how it reflects real world less of family and duty. The audience is hooked, hanging on her every word. Sunny chimes in with a lighthearted question about working with the director, and Meryl shares a funny story about a scene gone wrong due to unexpected weather. The crowd laughs, the vibe is breezy, and everything feels like a classic celebrity appearance. No hints of trouble. Yet then comes Joy Behar. Her expression shifts, a storm brewing in her eyes. Meryl, she says, her voice dropping low, I gotta ask something that's been nagging me. You've been awfully quiet on the major political issues tearing this country apart. With everything happening, don't think someone with your platform has a responsibility to speak out boldly? The air changes. Meryl smile fades, a flicker of unease crossing her face. She's been vocal on causes for years, women rights, environment, politics, but she stays composed. I'm here to talk about the film. She replies steady, but firm. It dives into sacrifice, resilience, themes that speak to what's happening today. Joy doesn't back off. She cuts in, her tone sharp. You're dodging, Meryl. We're talking about right now, this moment. Millions hang on your words. Why aren't you using your voice when it matters most? The other hosts exchange glances, nervous. This isn't a script. The audience, expecting fun banners, senses the shift. Things are getting real. Meryl sits taller, her voice calm but firm. I'm not sure what you're implying, Joy. I've rallied at marches, given speeches at award shows, addressed issues heated. Not every moment needs a statement, and not every interview needs to be a political battleground. Joy scoffs loud enough for the back row to hear. Convenient, real convenient. It's easy to speak at glitzy award shows where everyone's clapping, but when the stakes are high, when people need leaders, suddenly it's not the time. The studio goes silent. You could hear a pin drop. The fun chat fans came for gone. Meryl jaw tightens, but she remains composed. I'm not sure what you're implying, Joy. I've never chosen convenience. I've lost roles, faced threats, made enemies of my stances. Don't jest. I only talk when it's safe. Joy presses harder, undeterred. Why the silence? Now, Meryl, you got the cameras, the audience, the platform. Use it. Whoopi tries to steer things back. Maybe we can get back to the film, but Joy cuts her off. No, this is a fair question viewers deserve to know. If you claim to care, silence counts. Meryl takes a deep breath, her voice like steel. Joy, you don't know about my private conversations with organizations. I fund the work I do off camera, not parading my activism for approval. Doesn't mean it's absent here to discuss a film. I'm proud of not to face an interrogation. Joy laughs cold and sharp. An interrogation. I asked one question, Meryl. If that feels like an attack, maybe it's guilt talking. Attention is thick like fog. Sarah looks uneasy. Alyssa frozen. Sunny conflicted, clearly thinking Joy's gone too far. Meryl voice rises sharp and clear. Guilt, I have nothing to feel guilty about. What keeps me up at night isn't tying comfy chair judging others' activism. You're calling this journalism. This is accountability, Joy. Fires back her voice, climbing You Want Fame Awards, the greatest actress crown, but not the duty that comes with the perks. No risk for you, Meryl. Lets out a sharp, bitter laugh. No risk. You have no idea my family been threatened for my stance as opportunities vanish projects get blackballed. You broadcast from a safe space, echoing views to an audience that agrees with you, and you lecture me about risk. The studio is a pressure cooker now, ready to burst. Whoopi tries again. Okay, let's take a breath. But Meryl not done, her eyes locking onto Joy like lasers. You accuse me of dodging, Joy. But you're the one who's died. Enough you want to dance to your tune, to give you a soundbite, our viral hit. I'm not here to spike your ratings. Joy's face flushes red. How dare you accuse me of chasing ratings? I've been in the trenches for causes longer than you've been. Collecting Oscars. I don't own designer clothes, too. Question your motives, so don't style mine. Meryl stands firm. You don't define what real activism is. Joy, there's no one way to do it. Joy stands abruptly, her chair scraping loudly. The audience gasps. You don't want to sit here and take it personal. When I ask a legitimate question, Meryl stands too, facing Joy across the table. You didn't question, Joy. You said an ambush. I was invited to talk about my work, not to be held to impossible standards. If you can't handle being challenged, maybe you're not as tough as you think. Joy's voice booms. You're calling me a bully. You're the bully, Meryl, using your position to intimidate and shame me for not meeting your expectations. Meryl doesn't flinch. Exactly, Joy. That's exactly what you're doing. And I'm not here for Whoopi on her feet now. Okay, enough, Joy. You've gone too far. Calling a guest a bully on national TV. Joy's shaking, her voice cracking. I asked a simple question, and I'm being attacked. I won't tolerate this. Meryl, incredulous, responds, you're attacking my character for 15 minutes, and I'm supposed to sit here and smile? That's the problem, Joy. The crew scramble. Security guards appear bewildered. This isn't our usual day. Joy snaps. Get her off my show. Whoopi firm steps. And that's not how this works. You don't kick a guest off for disagreeing with you. Joy's voice climbs higher. She called me a bully on national TV. I won't be disrespected, Meryl. Hold her ground. You want an apology for what? Defending myself. I'm not your punching bag, Joy. You personalize this. Question my integrity. Suggesting McCoward, who only speaks when it's convenient. That's personal. And I didn't peck and crumble. When I fought back, Sonny tries to mediate. Cautious. Maybe we can calm down and discuss this like adults. Joy cuts her off. There's nothing to discuss. Apologize, Meryl, or leave. Meryl response is swift. I'm not apologizing. You call me unprofessional, inappropriate. And now you want to go? Fine, it'll show you who I am. The guard shift one, murmuring into a radio for guidance. Alyssa, who's been quiet, finally speaks. This is ridiculous. We're professionals. Joy gestured at her to leave. Meryl, you came on this show and got insulted. Both of you stop. Meryl's voice rises, pointing at Joy. For 20 minutes, you question my commitment, my courage, my character. You implied I'm selfish, calculated, fake. That's an insult, Joy. Not an important question. Joy insists I need to ask it. And you couldn't. Meryl eyes narrow. You're putting on a righteous show, tearing me down. Because I deny your game. Congratulations, you got your reaction. Producers rush to set. One is 40S with a headset and clipboard, visibly stressed. He whispers to Whoopi, then Joy, we need to go to commercial now. Joy's firm. Not until this is resolved live. The producers strain. Millions are watching. We need to regroup. Joy points at Meryl. She's leaving or I am. Meryl crosses her arms. Her challenge hanging in the air. Joy's flush fists clench. Whoopi steps between them, her voice pure authority. Enough, Joy. Sit Meryl backstage. Well, sort this out. Meryl doesn't budge. I'm not hiding. I came here for an interview, not an attack. I defended myself, and I want slink off. Ashamed, Joy snaps. You started this, Meryl. You made it a fight. Meryl's weary. Now I want to talk about my film, have a nice conversation. You turned it into a fight. Joy, you asked a question, I answered, but you kept attacking because I didn't understand it enough. Joy steps closer. Whoopi and a guard blocking her. My ego. You're the egotistical one, Meryl, with your 3 Oscars and noble speeches. Don't be egotistical. When you tear me down, Meryl voice is cold steady. I don't have to tear you down, Joy. Your platform doesn't give you the right to bully or intimidate. I won't bow to that. Joy shaking, pointing. Get her out now. I don't know how it looks. The guards exchange looks, but no one moves to touch Meryl. The producers pleading with Whoopi. Meryl speaks quiet but firm. You don't want to remove me. I've stood up for myself my whole career, and everyone here knows it. But if you want to talk about accountability, Joy, hold yourself to it. Throwing tantrums and calling out behavior doesn't make you brave. Sarah, who's been silent, snaps. This is embarrassing us all. Joy, you need to stop. Meryl, you don't need to leave. But this isn't raking turns on Sarah. If you can't back me as a co-host, leave nobody is forcing you to stay. Whoopi closes her eyes, takes a deep breath. We're going to commercial. Now the producer signals and the camera lights go dark. The set erupts in chaos. Producers swarm, guards step back, hosts scatter backstage in huddles, whispering joys. With the nearest producer fuming, "Why didn't you cut earlier, I told you this was out of control." The producers exhausted. "We have standards. Advertisers. You can't just remove a guest for a disagreement." Joy points at Meryl, who, talking to Whoopi, "She disrespected me. Nobody cares about that." Meryl, overhearing, steps forward calm. "But final Joy, I'm leaving not because you're right, but because I'm not apologizing for staying true to myself. You want to fight, and I'm not giving you more ammo to villainies." Joy sneers, "You're running." Meryl, "You can't handle a simple question." Meryl eyes flash. "It wasn't a simple question. It was a trap. Submit or fight. Then you play the victim. Congratulations. You got what you want of Whoopi now." With the other host tries one last time, "Meryl, don't be. We can work this out." "Joy, you call security to remove a guest. That's not workable." Joy's voice rises again. "She called me a bully on national TV and being attacked. And you're siding with her." Meryl shakes her head. "You want sorry. The truth hurts." "Joy, you call me a bully to punish me for not bowing to you." Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Subscribe for more powerful video.